All right. Welcome back to episode 4 of
All right.
Tape Left Running. I'm going to punch you in your forehead. My name's Brian. I am a host, and along with my co-host who just really interrupted me, Kiah. How are you?
All right. It's Kiah.
All right. I feel like I say that in the beginning of every one.
All
like,
right.
All right.
All right.
I'm not going to say it anymore.
Hey, guys.
I'm going to have you do the introduction next time.
Hey, guys.
Do you think you could do it?
Back at it again.
What would you say?
I have no idea.
You'd be like, hey, it's Kiah, guys. Welcome back.
Welcome back to Tape Left Running.
Yeah.
I'm here with Brian.
All right, already whacked out. But yeah, we're back. We'll be a few days late, I think, just because it's been an insane heat wave. It's like 95 degrees each day. So Kiah worries about her dog. It's very hot in the studio because we can't have fans running. It's just the whole thing, you know.
Yeah. I was outside all day today, so I feel tired.
You look like you got a little bit of a tan.
Yeah.
Red-ish.
Yeah. My face always gets red and that tans.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know why it works that way, but it does. I was playing mermaids.
Mermaids?
Yeah.
How so?
I was swimming.
Oh, okay.
You want to play mermaids?
Play mermaids in the water?
Yeah.
I like
sure
swimming.
was.
I try to go swimming a lot. My parents have a pool, so
See? That's nice.
try to go over. So, wicked pumped up. What are we talking about today, Kiah? We're talking about found footage.
Footage that is found.
What is that? Like they find feet pics? Is that what it stands for?
Yeah.
Found footage.
Like Feet Finder.
People get paid for that, girls. I've heard.
Guys do too.
Guys get paid for feet pics?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine that being a thing.
No, everybody. If you got a foot fetish, you got a foot fetish. Holy shit. If you have a foot fetish.
I don't know how to talk there, bud.
I can't.
I
But
know, but
everyone has one. You can be gay or heterosexual and just really like men feet. I don't know. I'm terrified of men's feet. I hate men's feet.
I'm not a foot person.
Oh.
I couldn't ever see paying for a foot picture. I couldn't see paying for anything related to feet. But like, I feel like if I dated a girl, like say you didn't know after like a weeks or something, or not a few weeks, maybe a few months, and like you're like laying in bed watching Netflix, and she's like she like starts like rubbing her feet on you, and you're
Dude,
and
Alex rubs his feet on
No.
me. He does it to piss me off because he knows that it pisses me off. So he tries to rub his feet on me, and then he'll be like, I don't know why you get so mad, but he's doing it to piss me off. So
Right.
like, you know why I'm getting mad. I don't like it.
yeah, it's like I don't know, and then it's like the cold foot thing. I'm just not a feet person. I don't get how like the whole I don't know.
I don't want to
myself out talking about it.
interlock toes.
Nah. Nah. Well, I'm really excited because I feel like it hasn't been that long, but it has been. It's been like a little over a week. We're
Yeah.
back. Episode 4. How do you feel? Our 4th episode.
Woohoo.
Pretty cool. I do want to say thanks because we've had, not including YouTube, we've had almost 100 downloads, like combined, I guess, through like Spotify and iHeartRadio, which is cool. So if you do listen, whoever listens, try to like pop something over on YouTube. And then I'll definitely respond. But whoever's listening, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
thank you.
I thought we'd get maybe one person to listen for like the first year or something, and
that's fine too.
that's fine too. I'm happy if one person listens. But yeah, I wasn't surprised, or I wasn't. I was gonna say I wasn't surprised. I was very surprised to see that. I didn't expect that. I guess, like, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, taking time out of literally your day, your life, to
Right.
listen to an hour of yapping.
Sure.
Feet Finder.
Even I feel like even if people listen to like 5 minutes, do you know what I mean? Because I
Right.
don't expect people to listen
Right.
to like an hour. So even if somebody goes in and listens to, 5-10 minutes of, Kiah rambling on and talking shit to me and making fun of me, then whatever, that's what you get. You know. But we appreciate it nonetheless. So thank you.
All right, found footage.
Found footage. Let's get into it.
Found footage.
Yeah, Kiah, I'm so pumped. I feel like if you ruin this episode and you're not pumped up, you're gonna be dead to me.
That's
Dead
fine.
to me.
That's fine.
All right.
Doesn't worry me.
I figured you were gonna say that. I didn't think you were gonna be like bothered by it. All right, so let's get into it. I would say there's one big shot as far as like if you always talk about found footage. Let's actually start with found footages because I had this conversation with my barber.
Well, that's what the episode's about. So
True. Well, how's this? Why don't you tell us? Because guess what he asked me? I go, hey, we're doing an episode on found footage. Guess what his next question is? And I said found footage movies. What is found footage?
oh, that's what he said.
Swear to God.
Oh.
So I said, well, it's basically like a movie like...
Does he watch horror movies?
He does. And I said it's basically like a movie like, say, Blair Witch, Paranormal Activity, kind of like under the guise that, you know, it's like found footage. Like you found this VHS tape somewhere where these people were videotaping something and now you're watching it back.
I think a lot of the premise of found footage too, though, is you're watching, whether it be actually happening or not necessarily happening, but you're watching essentially the actors. You're watching it in their time and their perspective. Like you're not watching them, you're watching what they're seeing. So you're also looking at their perspective.
Sure. And I think as far as like Blair Witch Project, obviously now the found footage genre is giant.
Right.
Okay. So like you had Blair Witch that obviously 1999 just blew up. I mean,
Right.
You're talking those guys spent like $15,000 total. Like we're talking total with production equipment. Went out to the woods, filmed a movie, and...
Where was Blair Witch filmed?
So it takes place in Burkittsville, Maryland.
But
and
is it actually filmed
I
there?
believe so.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
it's filmed in Maryland. But there's another movie which a lot of people, when I started getting into like horror movies, and I'm not sure if you've ever heard of this movie, a lot of people would bring up to me, especially like horror movie fans, they would be like, oh, you heard about Blair Witch. Have you ever heard about The Last Broadcast?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard about that?
Mm-hmm.
So Last Broadcast came out a year prior to Blair Witch, but did not get the success that Blair Witch got. It was based in New Jersey, and it was based on the New Jersey Devil. It's really good. It's done through like flashback interviews and things like that. Not as quite real time as Blair Witch, but very, very similar. And I think you have to talk about both those as far as like the birth of found footage. I mean, we can go all the way back to... Have you ever heard of Man Bites Dog?
No, I haven't.
It's a French-Belgian movie, and it came out in 1992. That's a legit found footage movie.
Okay.
It's very weird.
All right. No, I haven't seen that one. The Last Broadcast, it's funny because I actually just watched it like 2 months ago, maybe, on Tubi for like the first time because I saw it on Tubi and I was like, oh, give it a try.
Were you impressed?
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I was impressed by the ending. I didn't think they were going to wrap it up. I thought it was going to be maybe a little bit more amateurish, I think, is what I thought in my head before I went into it. And It was a little bit more, especially thinking, okay, this came out, you know, a year before Blair Witch Project.
I just looked it up and it had a budget of $900.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, not to say it's a bad thing, but I mean, you can do so much with so little. But now, I mean, you're talking the genre as far as found footage has exploded. I mean, you want to go into Paranormal Activity, 2008. That's what put Blumhouse on the map. I mean, that's
right.
That's the reason we have so many great horror films we have today.
Yeah.
Jason Blum was a producer on Paranormal Activity in 2008, and if not for that movie, that was one of the most highest. Of course, if you look up biggest blockbuster movies, you're going to find things like Avatar, because nobody can compete with these multi-million-dollar budgets.
I can't sit through Avatar.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
Simple return on investment, Paranormal Activity is probably always going to be up there. I mean, it was $15,000. I think they reshot it for $200,000, but it's made like $250 million total.
So in your opinion, though, like for Paranormal Activity, what do you think like drew people to Paranormal Activity? Like, what do you think was different?
You're right, because we have like a 10-year absence, I guess, and it exploded with Paranormal Activity. I think the simplisticness of it, I think a couple just in a home videotaping their everyday lives, I think, and just kind of it was done well, the creepiness of it. They didn't, like it was like simple stuff, like they would wake up in the morning and, you'd cut to the morning and it would be the guy and you would see... he would put out like baking soda the night prior, and you would see like these devil, feet in the prints the day before. And it's very plain.
Was the first one the one with the vacuum in the pool or no?
I can't remember.
Me either. The one where he like every time he would wake up, the vacuum would just be back out of the pool, and he'd have to like throw it back in. He'd like get pissed off. He'd be like,
and I'll be honest, I saw the first one in theaters with my little sister and my cousin, and I couldn't sleep that night. I was very scared. I don't know why.
I was young.
It just got to me.
Yeah. I do remember when I finally like actually watched it for the first time, I was like, oh, this is kind of creepy.
Yeah. But we did pick kind of our favorites.
Yep.
Why don't we start with one of yours?
So One of my first favorites, I would say, is Grave Encounters. I think it is such a well done movie. If you have not seen it, I just think it's both hilarious but also very good at being creepy. It's basically making fun of Zach Bagans, which shout out to Ghost Adventures because I do love.
God damn it. That's what I had to ask you. It's Ghost Adventures, okay?
Yeah.
So when I watch Grave Encounters, I get flashbacks of Paranormal State.
It's definitely Zach Bagans that they're making fun of. Because look at the main guy.
Paranormal State, like the guy, I remember in the beginning, he's like, this is my team of paranormal researchers. And when I was younger, something, and I don't know, the guy does such a good job in Grave Encounters.
It could be a take on like both of them. Yeah. I just get very Zach Bagans vibes from
I think we talked
from
about
Grave Encounters. And especially like there's something just so funny about the movie. Like when you're first watching the movie and you're first getting, I guess, into like the first 15 minutes of the movie, you're like, okay, like what the fuck is happening? Because it's just a group of ghost investigators essentially that are going into this old asylum, and they're kind of like, oh, rinse, wash, repeat. Like we have like a deal and we're just trying to like record what we can. So they even have like this medium come in. If you remember, he's like, oh, I'm sensing something.
Yes.
I'm feeling something. And he's like, would you shut the fuck up? And it's just like such a funny movie. Or they have the
You're right though on the median though, because it's like an older guy, same as they do on the shows.
Yeah.
It's always like this, like weirder older guy, and he's always gets the feelings. It's never like I don't know.
Oh, I'm feeling like somebody died here, right here in this tub. And then it cuts to the one part where they're outside and they ask the gardener, they're like, oh, have you ever seen anything on the suspicious on the grounds? And the gardener looks at him and goes, no. And then he said, no, cut.
Right,
and then he pays him like $40 or something. And he's like, all right, what have you seen? And the gardener goes, I've seen so much, man. I've seen so much on these grounds. I saw somebody right over there.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I had to. I love that part. It is amazing. You're the absolute worst. But I just thought, I don't know. I'll always like Grave Encounters, and I know you've always brought it up. That came out in 2011.
Yeah.
I did research on that as well because so the actual filming location was a real mental hospital.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So
it's they actually filmed it in Canada, British Columbia, but it was filmed at Riverview Hospital, which is a real former psychiatric facility.
Yep.
So I think that lends a lot to why the movie does so well, because again, as we go back to like how we mentioned in The Shining, location. And I mean, I think just everything hits with that movie.
Oh, they have very good scares, very good jump scares. It's very, very good at being like unsettling because there's times where you think something's going to happen, that it doesn't happen. You're not quite sure where it's going. So I think there's like some good twists, and it's very good at being almost like a psychological jerker where you're like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I don't know what they're seeing or not seeing at this point.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to say is I'm not sure exactly when it happens, but maybe halfway through or 3/4 way through the time, they start noticing the time.
Yep.
Like, hey, the sun should be freaking up.
Yep.
The guy should be back to let us out. Because don't they get locked in for 24 hours or
Yeah.
until sun's up?
Yep.
Well, one of those deals.
Bagans.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, and you know what? I think you're right, because like Paranormal State was like earlier than those. Like, but I don't know if you don't remember those, watch it up or look it up. Look up Paranormal State, because they are like, they're still fun to watch.
Me and my brother like literally tune into Ghost Adventures. We love Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, I think I used to watch Ghost Adventures. I was into all those shows for a while.
We still do.
Kind of hard not to.
Because they're funny.
But yeah, I always thought like, I wonder if that hospital is still there for Grave Encounters.
I'm not sure. There is a cool psych ward that turned into a hotel in Buffalo.
That's cool.
Yeah, I stayed there.
That
Twice,
is really cool.
actually.
I always wanted to go to that other one that was close by. It says they also used it for productions like Watchmen and The X-Files. So it seems like it's a pretty known, and I know a lot of X-Files were filmed in Canada. So.
Canada, eh?
Yeah, I'm a fan of Canada, I guess.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug.
Letterkenny.
Okay, I think this is going to be Kiah's claim to fame, because this is the movie that I always give her credit for introducing me to, or I should say, as I should, this series. So I think we're going to go over to a more recent found footage movie. That was like, what are you reading? That's a megaphone, Kiah. It's a megaphone. All right. But yeah, we're going to go with, we'll talk about the first one, but I'll say as a whole, the series, the Hell House series.
Yep.
Okay. First one is 2015. Yes, 2015. All of them are directed by Stephen Cognetti. He directed. So now we are on our fifth one. So there's a total of five. There's Hell House LLC. There's Hell House 2. There's Hell House 3, Like a Fire. And then there's Hell House, The Carmichael Manor. And now we have Hell House Lineage. I'm not gonna lie that like all of them are amazing or as good as the first one.
Did you see 5? I haven't seen.
Haven't
5.
seen Lineage.
Okay, I was gonna say I haven't seen 5 yet.
But out of the 4 that I have seen out of that series, I find something to like in all of them, and I've been happy with all of them.
Surprisingly, I really enjoyed Carmichael Manor.
Oh, I did too.
Yeah, I thought it was really good at like the unsettling, like just you're the whole time you're like,
They do a good job on that. I don't know what it is. It's like and I'm not sure. I think it's the second one where the girl goes down in the basement and she's by herself and those 3 dummies are down there, and she kisses one of them and she kind of pans out of camera view and then she comes back into camera view and it's very subtle.
Oh, they turn their heads.
And he turns his head.
Yeah.
And she catches it and starts kind of looking at the camera, and you see her realize in real time that.
Is it the second one?
It is. It's either second or 3.
Yeah.
It's not 1. I know that much for a fact. It's the girl. She's got like curly reddish hair. It might be 3. I think it's when they're doing the reality show.
I do remember that, but I don't know.
Yeah, and it's very like creepy because you see her basically realize it in real time.
Yeah.
Like she looks at the camera and she's like, "Fuck, that thing just turned. I need to get out of here."
And I think what makes those so good too is you're not really ever too aware of the backstory on any of it. Like, you're never really too sure, like, where this clown is coming from, like, who he is,
Right.
how he ties in, what the real, like, you get some of the backstory on the hotel, but, like, not a ton.
Yeah, like you kind of like this is the vibe I got for like the first one. It was almost like that guy was approached. You don't know how or when or by what, but it was almost like he was approached by an entity. And it's like they almost have to like carry out these things. Like you don't know what it is. Like are they sacrificing people into this haunted house? Does the actual spot where it's located have something to do with something? I don't know. It's just you're right. You never get but it's just creepy, and it's hard to do found footage well. Mm-hmm. And especially and I would say after Paranormal Activity, it blew up.
What was the budget for Hell House, like the original one?
It's got to be low.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, that's a family production. If you look it up, I'd have to guess. I don't know, under 20,000 maybe, maybe 50,000. I don't know.
Let's see, I just think it's done like so well.
They had quite a few actors, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here.
But basically, yeah, it's like it's set up as like an unexplained tragedy occurred at Hell House, which is a haunted house attraction, and it takes place in Abaddon, which is upstate New York.
25,000.
Okay.
And Lineage had a $7 million budget.
Which it doesn't like surprise me because I'm sure now, they don't have problem getting a higher budget, but it's
people
like
said that it sucked like really bad.
That's what I don't. Because
I'm still gonna watch it though, because I don't always like just go based off of that. But I will say like Hell House LLC, Rotten Tomatoes is still sitting at 75%. So
rightfully so.
Yeah, that's something
should be
to
higher.
be said for that. But let's look up Lineage because
just everything about it, the Abaddon Hotel, they have such a rich, like, the director and the writer did such a good job of, like, writing the history of it.
25%.
What Lineage is?
25%.
Wow, that's low.
It is. It's on AMC. Who the fuck has AMC? You have AMC?
I might.
Yeah.
I'm not going to admit it live on air.
I'm sure you do.
Like a jackass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's your problem with AMC? AMC came out with good stuff.
I don't know, but who the fuck's paying for that? Get a grip. Anyway.
Get a grip on reality.
Anyway, another found footage that I very much enjoy. Moving on.
Oh, okay.
Moving on.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I hit that on accident.
Yeah.
You know I did.
No.
I hit it on accident. You know I did. All right.
Moving on.
All right. I won't do
All right. Another one for me that I really enjoy is Houses October Built.
That's a great one.
I really like that movie.
Great fall family fun movie.
Well, I don't know if it's family fun, but I think it was 2014, which funny enough, all of my choices. So Grave Encounters is 2011, and then House October Built is 2014. My other one is also 2014.
Okay.
Which I guess I just didn't realize, but
early 2010s.
Guess so. Guess that was my thing.
Well, you got to think. Paranormal Activity came out in 2008.
Right.
You know
so
what I
I
mean?
guess it makes sense that
basically
would be
kaboom. And look, I'm not saying nothing. Like we had found footage movies in between Blair Witch and Paranormal Activity. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying after Paranormal Activity came out, it solidified that as a genre. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now we have stuff as Hardcore Henry, End of Watch, which are mainstream found footage movies.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's so many different ways you can do it now. You can do it through interviews. You can do it through mockumentary, documentary style. I mean, there's a lot.
But yeah. So Houses October Built, it's based on a group of friends that essentially are RVing through the United States, basically. They're driving and trying to find these exclusive haunted houses based off of like an internet link. Like basically Reddit without saying that it's Reddit, looking for this like Reddit forum, so to speak, like for lack of a better term, and looking for these haunted houses so they can find like the ultimate haunted house at the end of this.
Right. That's their goal is to basically travel and find the most the scariest and the hardest to find haunted houses, like stuff that you only read about in online forums, like the real stuff. They don't want to go to like, your mom and dad's backyard haunted house,
Right. But basically what they do is like it kind of like they're following this trail or like this tour, and then it leads them to the scariest one that they could, possibly go to.
Well, what happens is aren't they given something? Aren't they like approached? They're given like a card, and it's like the blue skull or something.
I haven't, something like that, I believe. Well, I know at one point they started following them. Like the actors started following them around.
I have it here. So the group begins with a well-known haunted house first through their main goal, but their main goal is to locate an extreme haunt called Blue Skeleton.
Yeah.
A mysterious group that moves to a different secret location every year and is said to employ real torture to elicit scares.
Which, like, why would you be looking for that?
Well, I think that part of it is like they don't think there's danger to it.
It's like McKinley Manor.
Right. And that's a real life haunted house, right?
It is. The weird guy.
Didn't we talk about that for a while?
I remember watching him. I used to like be really big into like TLC. I'm still big into TLC, but I used to be like
The Network?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like reality shows, right?
But they used to have like in like the early 2000s it'd be like, oh, best haunts or like best haunted houses, blah blah blah. And actually he was on that show for having like one of the best home haunts. And at that time he was like still married, and he would say like his wife was like, oh yeah, like he's just really into it. But they were still tame at that time. Like kids from the neighborhood would go. Like it was like a normal like fun affair.
Oh my God. I am such...
No way.
I just threw it out of the room. I'm so sorry about that.
But no, yeah, I remember him being on that show. And I remember like all it was, the admission was just like a bag of dog food, and he would donate to like a local animal shelter. And I remember seeing that guy on TLC, and he was like normal.
Yeah. There's a guy at my old job he still does run a haunted house, and I believe it's free every year. And I was talking to him once because I like got excited. I go, oh, hey, I heard you do a haunted house. And he's like, yeah, we get it set up every year. We don't charge anything. We take donations, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, what's the next logical question in this conversation is, what's your favorite horror movie? Do you like movies? And of course, what does he say? Man, I'm not really into horror movies. I'm not a scary movie guy. I'm like, how does that... Okay.
I mean, okay, I guess. I suppose.
I don't know how that goes hand in hand, but I mean, okay.
All right. Maybe he's good at it. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I love going to one haunted house around here because I fucking go and you like go out and they always have these old projectors and they're always playing like 70s, 80s horror
Oh,
movies.
that's fun.
It's awesome. Like they'll
I
have
just
like
like the vibes of it. Like even though
oh
I'm
my
not gonna
God.
be scared, like I just like the vibes of like apple cider and like the
Oh my
crisp
God.
fall air and like even like the stupid hay rides where like somebody chases you on a chainsaw with no chain and you're like, oh.
I don't know what it is. Something about like the morning of Halloween or like getting up and just like the fall time. I don't know.
I just love fall.
I
yeah.
do too. It's just there's something about it and scary movies and Halloween and the movie Halloween. But yeah, like you'd go there, like they'll have Halloween 4, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Yeah.
2. It's so dope. I love when they do stuff like that. But
Yeah. So I think basically because we got off track, that's kind of the point. Is House is October
oh,
built?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying like I think that movie quite literally just gives you that feel. Like it gives you the feel of fall, of Halloween, and it's just kind of like
You're right.
you're watching Friends, but good twists.
Yeah.
Good little twists and turns in there.
You're right. And right off the bat, they really do a good job of that. You know what I mean? Like of the vibe and the feel. Like it's like 4 friends traveling, during the fall time,
Right.
going to haunted houses. And like if you like Halloween or like scary movies, it's your jam. You're in right off the bat because you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do. At least that's what I look at it as. Like that would be super fun. But yeah, it's done in a way that's pretty grounded. They did come out with a sequel that wasn't as great. Same cast, I believe, same director, but the first one is awesome. They have that creepy
Yeah.
girl that gets on the bus and screams.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I loved it. All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give this isn't like one of mine, but I do want to shout it out because I always go back to it for found footage, and this does not have good reviews. A lot of people do not like this as a found footage movie. I will come out and say it, at least as far as reviews are concerned. However, Evil Things, 2009. It's about a group of 5 friends, and they're like driving to their friend's house it's like winter break. I think maybe they just got done with finals. And they start kind of being followed by a van, and it's very subtly done. They get back to their house.
Candy cane.
I don't know what it candy cane. It does have Joyride vibes. I'm not gonna lie. But it's
a funny movie.
it's done really, really well, and
Oh, it's on Tubi.
yeah, watch it. You might not like it.
I mean, it has a 19%.
Yeah, it's not rated that great. People don't enjoy
I don't
it.
always go. Just by the
You
way,
can't.
when I'm looking up these, just for the people listening, I'm not actually going off that. I don't really care what the ratings are because sometimes I've watched movies and they have a 20%, and I personally walk away and think it's great.
Absolutely.
I just say it just to say like, oh, because me and Brian will sometimes look them up before we go to watch a movie. And then once we walk out, we'll be like, yeah, that aligns, or no, that doesn't align. Don't see that.
I just think we're so into movies that it's just by default we look at reviews. So it's like we'll mention it because also we have a podcast about movies. But yeah, we certainly don't you can't take ratings seriously. I mean, I always love when I see a great movie and it's got great ratings, because then it's like you feel vindicated as a fan. But
True.
I mean, there's so many movies that are just,
Look at us in Terrifier.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Yeah, people didn't like Terrifier when it first came out.
No.
The first one, they were talking so much crap about it. But then I love the first Terrifier. First of all, it's like Halloween in a bag. I mean,
I love Terrifier.
it's Halloween in a crappy
That's
black
a whole
plastic
other
bag.
thing though, because we think we have a new Terrifier coming, so we're not going to talk about that.
No, we'll do videos on videos of Terrifier, but there's a 4th one coming out. I just don't know if it's this year. I believe it's next year.
Meh.
What was that about? All right, I'll go with Evil Things shout out. Let's see. What do I want to say?
Well, you better find your words and find them fast.
Well, I did Paranormal Activity, and I did.
Let's go.
Oh my god!
Just find your words.
I think I'm gonna do because I want to talk about this one. I want you to look it up while I'm talking about it. I'm gonna go Man Bites Dog, 1992. What do you mean? Oh, just because you haven't heard about it? I want you to watch it. So look, this movie came out in 1992, filmed in black and white.
Are you the man that bit the dog?
No,
Oh.
that has nothing to do with the movie. No dogs get bit during the movie.
Mm.
An old lady does get killed by I've never seen it before. He screams in her ear very loud and gives her a heart attack. It's crazy.
That's quite the...
But it's filmed in black and white. There's basically a documentary crew, and they followed... It's so ahead of its time. It is
on HBO
so
Max.
ahead of its time. It was on the Criterion Collection, okay? Like, Criterion released it. So that tells you anything. But, which is a good thing. They're like a film, you know, they preserve film. But, yeah.
So it follows a serial killer?
Basically, yes.
Oh, is it like the house that Jack built?
It's very similar. It's they follow a killer, and it's a director and a sound guy, and it's like the hijinks they get involved in following this guy killing people. But he's like very matter of fact. He has a crazy personality. You wouldn't be personally texting on the podcast, would you, right now, Kiah?
No, I'm looking up the stupid movie that you're freaking talking about. I'm literally reading the Reddit forum on it.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
Come on.
But yeah, it's like a French code. I think it's French and
yeah, it says it's
Belgian.
French. Oh,
yeah, or it's like a French Belgian. But
yeah,
you need to watch it.
It's on HBO Max.
You need to watch it, and you need to report back.
Give it a try when I can pay attention.
It has an NC-17 rating when it came out, which is a pretty big deal.
It took me a really long time to watch The House That Jack Built.
Yeah, but I mean, you watched that pretty quick. Like, after it came out, I think. Because I told you to watch it.
No,
like,
I did watch it,
I'll
but
watch
it just took me, like, a couple of days. Like, it was, like, one of those watches where you have to be, like, in the mindset, you know what I mean? To, like, watch it. So that's...
I just meant try to watch it before a year or something, you know.
I'll give it a try.
What if we just did that for 10 minutes? Like, what happened there? I think you guys got stuck on, like, a button there. But, yeah, it's... The first time I watched this, I was, like... Somebody like recommended it to me. They were like, "Hey, you ever hear of Man Bites Dog?" I'm like, "No, what is it?" And they're like, "Dude, it's crazy. It's they probably said the same thing I just said to you guys."
Yeah.
But I watched it and I was like, "What? Like, where has this been hiding my entire life?" And it's like one of those movies that nobody knows about.
No, I've never heard of it.
Nobody knows about it. I'll be like, "You ever hear about Man Bites Dog?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, it's a found footage movie from 1992."
Yeah, I'll have to give it a try.
They're like, "What?" It's very, very. It's a nihilistic movie. I mean, I joked about him because it is funny during the movie. They laugh, but he's literally screaming at an old lady, and that's how he kills her. And I think he even like brags about it. He's like, "You ever seen somebody kill somebody by screaming at him before?" And they're French, so it makes it even,
okay,
more polite when they do it. I don't know what it is.
More polite.
What was that? What is that from?
Croissant.
Oh, croissant. You trying to be French, Kiah? You don't have an issue with subtitles though in movies, right?
No.
You watch foreign movies all the time.
No. I don't. Brian, I'm gonna
talk shit
shoot
about
you
me
today.
for 30 seconds.
Brian, I don't know what the hell is wrong with him. His phone keeps going off. He's accusing me of texting, and here he is. His phone's going off. Oh my god! Holy crap! Why don't you turn your ringer off or turn your alarm off? Who has an alarm at 7 p.m.?
I don't, Kiah. I don't
on
know
a
why,
Thursday.
I don't know why an alarm's going off. Oh my god, I can't get my headphones back on. What is going on?
Oh my god. Well, you're going to have to edit it out now.
All right, I apologize.
You're going to have to just edit it out.
It's a real studio production. All right, that's what happens.
You're just going to have to edit it out. All right.
I'm going to leave that in.
No. Something that I want to shout out, I guess, is because I wrote it down.
Oh,
so
okay.
before I get into like one of the ones that are actually on my list, just a quick shout out: The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Nice. I like that you have shout outs.
Yeah.
There's no rules here.
No,
that's why I just
not. Love the Taking of Deborah Logan.
It's
it
really
follows a woman that has dementia. And basically, I want to say she's like a psychology major, maybe. So nothing going in with any spooky, nothing like is the premise of the movie. Like they're not ghost hunters or not any of this stuff.
They also do an amazing job of the whole dementia aspect.
1,000%.
My grandma had dementia.
Right.
So I thought they did a great job of balancing, a found footage scary movie, but also tackling a sensitive, serious subject that people deal with every day.
Right.
And I think you have to, I don't care if it's art, I don't care if it's movie or not, but you do have to balance the juxtaposition of, are we staying true to the, are we staying true to the disease, I guess.
Right.
And I think they did a good job of building onto that and then having it morph into something utterly terrifying. You know?
Right. That actually has nothing to do with her mind at all.
Right.
Is the crazy part.
I've seen tape, to be honest, for a found footage movie that didn't come out that long ago, I've probably seen Taking of Deborah Logan
I've seen
5 times.
Same.
Yeah.
I really like that movie.
Like a handful at least.
Yeah, I do really like that movie. So that's definitely a shout out. If you haven't seen that movie, watch it. I think
Taking
it's really
of Deborah
good.
Logan.
Yeah.
Definitely less than 10 years old.
I honestly think that they took it off a lot of platforms. I think there was like something to that. I'm almost positive.
Do you think maybe it is the dementia aspect? Like the movie was.
I can't remember what it was, but I know that they did remove it.
I wonder why that would be.
So right now it's on Tubi, so it's free for you to watch. But why was?
I'm getting a drink. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Kiah's gonna keep you entertained.
Well, I'm looking something up, so he's probably just gonna edit this out. Exactly my point. Okay, so it isn't, I guess.
Well, I don't hear Kiah talking, so you guys are probably bored out here fucking lines for how many seconds that was.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not the movie that I'm thinking of. That it wasn't. There was a movie that I'm thinking of that was banned. I don't know why I thought it was that, but I guess it's not that.
Like removed from platforms?
Yeah, but I guess it's not that one. It was something else. Maybe it was like, oh, you know what it was? And I don't know why, in my mind, I think that it would even be remotely close to the Taking of Deborah Logan, a Serbian film.
Oh, yeah.
That movie was fucking disgusting.
It is very gross.
I don't know why I just put those two together. Not even close to the same.
You know, and when that movie came out, there was so much backlash because rightfully so. I'm not going to say it. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And then they, the director's like, yeah, we're trying to do it to like show the war and war-torn Serbia. And I'm like, I don't know if like, I get like you're trying to say something in a movie, but tell me how you're saying that.
They were not.
Right.
They were not.
That was an excuse.
That wasn't even like an art form to be like translated. That was like straight like fetish.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
And that I'm not into.
No. Oh yeah. The genres: horror, pornographic, thriller. It was. I don't like that movie.
I have Serbian film. I've seen Serbian film.
You do have it?
I had it. I used to have it on because you could only buy it. I think you can get it on Blu-ray now. You could only get it on a really shitty DVD, and it came out like just a really crappy edition. I used to have it. I don't have it anymore.
Oh, it is a found footage though.
Well, because
it's
I don't know. You're not going to consider. I'm not considering it found footage because most of the movie is filmed like a traditional style movie.
Yeah.
Just because you incorporate some aspects of
that's true.
That filming technique. No, not found footage. But yeah, I get what you're saying because they film it and blah blah blah.
Well, don't watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a rite of passage for me.
Your own risk, I guess.
Yeah, I felt like for a while, like when I was younger growing up, I would hear of like a movie that was like, I don't know, like scary. It was like almost like a rite of passage. Like you had to watch that, or you couldn't call yourself like a real movie fan.
Oh my god, I couldn't even stomach it. So then you're like, oh, this is
right.
Makes me curious. I want to watch it. Well, the curiosity killed the cat. It did kill it.
Or like they walked out of theaters. It was so graphic.
Terrifier.
Exactly, especially the second one.
That was the kill scene in the second one was a little crazy.
Little much.
Especially if you don't watch horror films and then like someone convinces you to go watch a horror film and like that's what you're going into. That's a lot.
And as like unserious as it is, and it is a fun slasher movie, it's still somebody getting brutally murdered on screen. So you're like, oh Jesus Christ.
And he just has like zero regard for like anyone.
No, not at all.
Or anything.
No, art's a motherfucker.
I love art.
Yeah. Art's a motherfucker. Kind of would date art, I feel like.
Maybe. I have an art keychain.
You do?
I do.
That's cool. Yeah. You just mock me? I feel like you said I do.
I was literally just saying I do.
Kiah, I'm so pumped up that we're talking about found footage. Stupid. I'm gonna have to build something so that when you reach across the table, it like
just put up those little test dividers.
Yeah, well,
you know,
I want you to feel. I want you to feel.
Fuck you.
That's aggressive.
Oh.
I want you to feel welcome. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but you just gave a little baby shout out. You're actually supposed to be talking about your motherfucking movie right now. You know that?
I did. I gave a shout out. I talked about Serbian film, and my last film
Okay.
is As Above, So Below.
I'm gonna school you on As Above, So Below. I think you're gonna be.
I don't give a shit.
I think you're gonna be
2014. Pew, 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 pew. It takes place. Is it Friends? Yeah.
Is it what?
Is it Friends? I think it's a group of friends. No, that go to Paris.
You know, they're friends, but they're like.
Well, she meets those like tour guides.
Yeah, but aren't all of them like these like explorer extraordinaires?
Yeah.
Aren't they like these like rich explorers or something?
Yeah. I think so. So anyway, they're exploring the catacombs in Paris, and they are upset because they can't explore all of them, which kind of disrespectful if you ask me, but they're upset that they can't explore all of them, so they find like this guy who goes into them all the time and can get them further into the catacombs.
Right, because like they figure out, like, you're right, they just can't figure out that they can't get into the one spot that they're going to.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Like the museum doesn't go deep enough into the catacombs, so they end up meeting a guy that takes them deeper into the catacombs, and then essentially all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. It's essentially based on the 9 circles of hell.
Yep. But what's crazy about that movie is it's giving you like basically all different aspects to be like creeped out from. Like it's giving you like almost like biblical references, but then it's also giving you like claustrophobia.
I was just gonna say that.
And then it's like
that's legit.
It's like giving you like the fear of, oh my god, what is coming next, like the unsettling. It's giving a lot at the same time, but it's done very well, in my opinion. One of my favorites.
All right, so I'm gonna give you some like fiction. I think your mind's gonna be a little bit blown, or you'll at least think it's cool. So the director, John Eric Dowdle.
Mm-hmm.
There's another found footage movie he did about 7 years prior, and I'll give you a hint. You should be able to get it based on this. Upstate New York-ish serial killer, found footage, also directed.
But
think of a serial killer found footage movie.
I don't know. Serial killer found footage movie.
There's not, a ton. It starts with a P.
Poughkeepsie?
The Poughkeepsie tapes.
Oh.
He directed the Poughkeepsie tapes in 2007.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the Poughkeepsie tapes. That one was weird.
It is weird.
Very weird.
Poughkeepsie tapes, when I heard about it, was like I remember like hearing about it and they're like, oh, it's this movie based on a serial killer, but you couldn't get it. It wasn't
that
like...
was another one for me where people were like, it's so hard to watch and sit and stomach. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to watch it. And I actually had a very hard time getting through it.
Yeah. And I remember for some reason this is at the end of the movie, but the killer like goes up to the girl's house and doesn't he like say something to the mom, and then the mom kind of similar to like the Hell House scare where she kind of realizes it in real time that the clown turn, the mom kind of realizes in real time that it's the killer, and he's basically just going there to fuck with her.
Right.
And he kind of walks away, and it's just very creepy. The only thing I don't like about that movie is they use that freaking filter.
Yeah.
The zigzags.
So, have you seen Skinamarink?
No.
Can't do it. Literally can't do it. I've tried it like 4 different times.
I started it and didn't finish.
If any of you guys have seen it all the way through, kudos to you. Maybe you have like a PhD or something. Because that fucking movie, you have to have like a level of patience. For one, I have ADHD, so that's also a no for me. And it's filmed literally at the height of like people's fucking ankles. So I can't see.
I've heard that, and they're like, "Oh, they're doing it to show it's like through the eyes of a 4-year-old."
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay,
I can't see though, so I don't know what the hell's happening. And if I'm just staring at a wall the whole movie for literally 25 minutes, that's hard for me.
Yeah,
I don't know. And people are like, "Oh, underrated. Like if you can't get through it, like that's on you." Well, maybe it is on me because I don't get it.
Well, look, I think that's the beauty of movies.
73 on Rotten Tomatoes.
And I've heard a lot of good things. And you know what? I'm not going to say I didn't like Skinamarink because I haven't finished it.
I can't finish it.
But that's the thing about horror movies. It's like in movies in general, it's art, and it's a blessing that we get to experience views in life and art through films, and it's like you're not going to like every single movie that you watch as much as a fan of the genre as you are. Same thing, and we're not going to like every movie that we see.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I think we do a pretty good job, especially like movie theaters. Like I feel like if like you utterly like hated a movie or weren't interested, we would probably like understand. We'd be like, yeah, it's just. I feel like when we go see a movie, we're both probably going to like think we're at least going to like it. You know?
Oh yeah.
But you know, you're not going to like everything. It is what it is. But that's like, you know, that's the beauty of it.
100% is that people are expressing. I mean, even for me and Brian, like we tend to align on a lot of things, but there are things where he can see something and he'd be like, I thought that was awesome. And I'll look at it and be like, not my favorite. And here's why.
Yeah. And it's
like with Hokum, he thought it was a fun watch. I don't know.
It's so funny because you're like, fun? Was it fun? I don't know. Yeah, fun, interesting. I didn't utterly hate. I didn't hate Hope.
No, I didn't hate it.
I think you.
I didn't hate it.
I don't think you hated it either. I think you dislike it more than I disliked it. But
or Nosferatu.
I'm with you on Nosferatu.
Yeah, that one. Me and Brian looked at each other like an hour and 10 minutes into that movie, and we're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah,
they just underutilized Bill Skarsgård.
I was just going to say that. Like, and that's my main issue with it. And everybody's like, oh, Lily Depp, she's so hot. And I'm like, yeah, she's hot, great. But like the fucking vampire, Bill Skarsgård, who just fucking wrecked it in Pennywise for 4 years.
Prince of Horror here.
What are we doing?
Yeah, he's got, first of all, without any CGI, amazing capabilities with his face.
Yeah.
He's tall, he's slender. Perfect. Use him.
All right, this isn't your perfect man.
I love Bill Skarsgård.
I know.
I do have a crush on Bill Skarsgård.
I always remember this, and this isn't like giving anything crazy away. Me and Kiah was like talking about her like type at work back in the day, and I remember her saying she was talking about Bill Skarsgård and maybe Pete Davidson, and she was like, "Yeah,
I don't like him anymore."
You didn't. I don't. I'm not saying you said he was hot, but you're like, that's like my type of guy. They're like tall, skinny, and they got that white boy drug addict look going on to him. That's like what you said. You said something like that,
like
and I'm
Bill
like,
Skarsgård.
I'm like, yeah, all right, that's
love
cool.
Bill Skarsgård. He's also Swedish. So
he is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I enjoy him.
I do
Not
like,
his brothers. I hate when people are like, oh, his brothers and his dad are so cute. Alex likes his dad because his dad was in Chernobyl. Bill Skarsgård.
His dad's been around for a minute.
Oh my god, yeah. But he was in Chernobyl and Alex is a little dork and
Alex,
likes Chernobyl.
Yeah, Alex, his dad's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Not just Chernobyl.
No, he knows, but that's his favorite show.
Does Alex listen to this at all? Has he at least listened to an episode?
He's listened to, yeah.
All right. Hi, Alex. I'll meet you sometime.
Hey.
But yeah, it's, I don't know, man. It's, I don't know. I like, I did like, what's his name? Because I watched True Blood.
My mom has a crush on him.
I bet. Eric Northman, yeah. But I don't know. I
Bill.
Suck it.
Love Bill.
And what's her name was hot.
Who?
Anna Paquin.
Who?
Anna Paquin, the girl who played fucking what's her name in True Blood.
Oh, I didn't watch True Blood.
You never watched it?
No.
It's good.
I don't really like vampire stuff. I did first discover my crush on Bill Skarsgård though because he was Roman in Hemlock Grove. I think that had to have been like
I fucking love Hemlock Grove.
So good.
They only had 3 seasons.
I love that show. And
fucking Netflix.
That's where I first discovered him because he was Roman and I was like, wait a second. I'm feeling feelings for him. I like him.
You just say fucking Roman?
Yeah, that was his name.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you meant like his nationality, like Swedish. And you're like
Swedish.
I'm so sorry.
No, he was Roman. His name was Roman.
You're right.
In Hemlock Grove.
Was he the Yeah, he's the vampire.
He's the vampire.
His friend's the werewolf.
Yes.
What's her name? Who's
Shelley?
Frank.
Oh.
Femke. What is her name?
His mom?
Yes, in real life though. I'm trying to think of her name.
Well, his sister's Shelley.
What is she? Does she have like a special thing?
Remember, she was just really tall.
Yeah.
And his mom used to like keep her up in the attic because she was like embarrassed of Shelley, and he was like one of the only people that was nice to Shelley.
Yeah. Oh, Famke Janssen. That's the mom.
Yeah.
But she's been in a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, she was in a lot too. They had a decent
Faculty.
cast. Yeah.
You ever seen that when you were younger?
Yeah.
The Faculty?
Yeah.
Bomb movie.
Yeah.
Shout out Robert Rodriguez.
Bill.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I just saw a video of Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Love Bill Nye.
Like 2 days ago, and he still looked the same.
Dude,
and I had to
like,
look at the
modeled like last year.
I had to look at the video because I'm like, it was like a newer video, and I'm like, there's no way
Just
this
proves
fucking
if
video.
you're a good person.
The world will bless you.
Hello.
Look at me.
I love Bill Nye. He's so cool.
Yeah.
He had like a video like not too long ago, like maybe like last year, I think it was. And he was like, you guys are grown up enough. He's like, so figure it the fuck out. And he was like being for real. Like he was like,
Oh, damn.
yeah. And I was like, you know what? You go, Bill.
You go, Bill. That's amazing. Oh, hey, I did want to bring up a movie.
No,
you're going to answer it. It's
No.
right here. Hold on.
no.
Oh, by the way, what do you know about this? What is this, Kiah?
Hell
Tell
House.
everybody what this is.
It's
Not
Hell
just Hell
House.
House, but what is it?
Hell House.
But not just Hell House.
3 of them.
Oh my god. It's a Hell House box set. Guys, just terrible. It's whatever. Kiah doesn't
3
care
of
about my
them.
Blu-ray
It looks,
collection. Okay.
What's that word?
I want to give a movie shout out. It's what? Oh,
What's the-
lenticular. It's got a lenticular cover.
Why does it look dirty? What'd you spill on it?
Oh, thank you for just saying that. No, it's from the coffee.
You
I have a
son
coffee.
of
I have a coffee right there, and it like leaked on it
Oh. Well, what was the other thing?
right here. So it's not found footage, but I wanted to talk to you about this.
Oh, he's wiping off his stuff because he spilled everything on it.
Well, no, but I mean, I don't want to. So this movie I watched again yesterday, and I watched it.
Child Eater.
Child Eater.
Child Eater.
Child Eater. That you jackass. So the director is Erlinger Otar Thorotson.
Oh, wow.
I think he's
What is it? What's
here.
his
Look
name?
at it. So the movie's English. First off, there's no subtitles or anything like that. They're not foreign.
Oh, is he German? What is he?
Well, that was my thinking. So the movie, I feel like a lot of people will not watch it because of the title, because they're like Child Eater. It's like not a good title. But then I'm thinking, okay,
Babysitting can be a real nightmare, especially for Helen, who's stuck looking after Lucas, a frightened boy who says he hears noises coming from his bedroom closet, but then Lucas disappears, possibly at the hands of an infamous supernatural serial killer who, as legend has it, eats children's eyes to keep them from going blind.
to keep himself from going blind, he does. And it's like the villain is really well
Helen's
done.
only option? Enter the dark, creepy woods where the mythical Child Eater, or Diddler, lives in
It
an
doesn't
attempt
say that.
to save Lucas from a grisly fate. Ugh.
Okay, so if you haven't seen it, apparently,
No.
it's so good.
Mm.
It does such a good job. First of all, Halloween themed movies. Stop doing that, Kiah. It's picking up
ASMR.
your stupid fingernails. Oh God, I just want to do it sometimes.
Child Diddler.
Okay, well, I'm trying to give you. So listen, it's great. It takes place like in the fall time, and the cast is perfect. The villain is freaking scary and unique, and yeah, it's like based on like this freaking.
It's on Tubi.
Yeah, it's on Tubi for free.
Yep.
Watch it, Child Eater. I feel like a lot of people don't watch it because
No
A, the
rating.
name, and I want to say maybe because like this is my thinking. I think because the director, I want to say maybe he's like Swedish, so maybe I'm thinking like in his native language, Child Eater probably sounded way cooler. And then I don't know. That's my.
Is it?
He's Icelandic, so I just think it's
Is it a subtitler
no.
or is it in English?
No, it's in English.
Oh, okay.
Actors are English. They do a great job of just, it's like a small town. You believe that girl works there. You believe that her dad's a cop. It's very it's well done.
4.4 out of 10.
Yeah, that's not true.
IMDb.
Nah.
Hmm.
It's a great movie.
Child Diddler, everyone.
2016, but nobody,
A confident, disturbing monster flick with teeth.
yeah. I don't know if I consider like a monster movie,
Bloody
but
disgusting.
that's good. Slasher for sure.
I'll try it. I'll definitely try it out, Child Diddler.
Why do you keep saying that?
I don't know.
Do you think he looks like one?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
little
based
bit.
on like
I think it's the glasses that are doing it for me.
those creepy glasses.
Yeah.
What was the whole thing when Jeffrey Dahmer the show came out, and then remember everybody wanted to wear those glasses?
Ew.
You know what I'm talking about?
That.
No, you do.
The glasses?
Dude, are you going to tell me...
You want to take some pictures?
You want to take some pictures?
What pissed me off about that is that...
Let's hear it.
People kept saying that, like, he was hot after the fact. Like, really...
Kiah,
really...
That's what I'm saying. Like, are you going to tell me after Jeffrey Dahmer, the TV show, came out that you didn't see all these mother effers wearing those similar glasses?
I didn't see the glasses, no.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I've seen it pop up.
Good job.
I'll flare my nostrils at you. That's how confident I am.
Oh, all right. Okay.
You're flaring your nostrils over there.
Ew. No, I don't know. It did piss me off though that people like thought he was attractive. I
think it's just the wrong context.
Yeah. I remember when I was younger, my best friend's mom we would like go to the mall and she'd be like, remember, even people that you think are handsome that are gonna hit on you. Look at Ted Bundy. And I'd be like, all right.
That's true.
I know, but okay.
Well, it's just like, I don't know, like if a girl brutally murdered her boyfriend and she's just like in court, I'm watching, the court video, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, she's breathtakingly beautiful, even if she is, because I'm not giving a killer a compliment. Yeah. It's just not, it's called context.
And just Jeffrey Dahmer, like that whole like era of like his cases and his crimes like could have been like easily preventable. I don't know. It just pisses me off. Like he's just one of those killers where like, I'm sorry, you should not be giving killers their flowers anyway, but I will never be like, no.
That's kind of what we're doing though with these TV shows, because it's almost like.
Well, look at Ed Gein. People felt bad for him after that.
I think if you're gonna feel bad for anybody in that show, you felt bad for his dad, Jeffrey Dahmer's dad.
Well, his dad actually did wholeheartedly try to get him help and try to help him.
I know.
But again, like I just feel like that is like such a prime example of just like how the system like failed in terms of they literally let him essentially like lobotomize a boy, and then they brought the boy back to him because it was a lower income area. He purposely got an apartment where he got an apartment. It just, that case pisses me off.
Even how they catch him, like if he maybe would have just left his apartment out the back door that night, the cops might have just left and never came. You know what I mean? Like even how he was caught. Was those guys just happened to press. Yeah. You know what I mean? They just happened to press enough that night and see those pictures. And I think once the cop looked at those pictures, those Polaroids, he knew. Yeah. Wow.
But why did it take that long of calls being? I don't know.
Well,
just pissed me off.
No. I mean, I think that's why like even his neighbor and all that whole neighborhood was mortified, because it's like he's targeting lower income, gay.
Young men,
black men usually, lower income, or minority Hispanic, men, and it shows how much of a heartless killer he was, but it also shows how determined he was to kill and not be alone. And I think on one hand you can be like, okay, it's he was a lonely guy, but dude, there's a lot of people that are lonely. Yeah. That doesn't mean you get to force people to be with you. That's not how that works.
And then to even look at it and be like, oh, well, it's sad that he was alone. Go to therapy. Yeah. Go to therapy.
Or just don't kill somebody.
But the people that would like write to him and like send him nudes in prison and stuff, like, God.
That I don't get.
Get a grip.
Yeah.
Get a grip.
I get wanting to do research on somebody. I
find the human mind fascinating.
I do too.
Yeah.
And like true crime, we've always, and I've asked Kiah. Yeah. Because even like when we started doing the podcast, what have I asked you? I said, Kiah, we're doing a movie podcast, which I couldn't see us doing anything else. But I said, if we were going to do anything else, I'm surprised that you've never asked me, why don't we do true crime?
Yeah, we do love true crime.
And I just think, I don't know, it's funner to do movies, and there's a lot more research you have to do in true crime, and just
you have to get a lot of details right. Shout out to that chapter. We love that chapter.
We love that chapter. Yeah, so if anybody watches that chapter, he's from Ireland, I believe, but he's a YouTuber that does true crime cases. Yeah. Is it Ireland or the UK?
Wales.
Is it Wales? Why do you think he's Irish? I'm sorry.
I think it's Wales, but I'm not 1,000% sure.
Anyways, he's awesome. It's funny because I'm always like, I just always liked him because he never really asked you to do anything in his videos. Like I never really remember.
No, he doesn't care about like liking, subscribing.
Yeah, and I think because he's just like at the end of his videos, he'll be like, what does he say?
He's like, that'll do it for this video. And he's like, and as always, Mike loves you.
Yeah, or he'll be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I love you, or whatever he says.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a good dude. I mean, as far as his
we
videos.
know, but yeah, we like him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
But it's almost like, I don't know, like true crime, it's like I'll watch videos, but then I always have to take a step back because I get, you know, you feel for these people's family.
Some of the cases, I was watching one like a couple weeks ago and I told Brian to look it up because it just made me so upset.
Still haven't. I got to watch that. You got to send it to me after. I'll get it from you.
Yeah.
It's rough. True crime is rough. I'll tell you what affected me. A couple cases. What's that more recent one that took place in Wisconsin? The girl.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, it was Wisconsin. The girl, she chopped off her boyfriend's head, like during sex.
Oh, business.
Business.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Weird bitch.
That one affected me because I just thought that was brutal.
It wasn't even her boyfriend.
It was like her friend that she hooked up with.
Yeah, it wasn't
but
her boyfriend.
She had like no right to do it.
And wasn't his mom home?
Yeah, she was upstairs sleeping.
Yeah.
She even came down and like I think said hi to him like earlier in the night.
Yeah.
And then she like heard the door slam and then she went like downstairs and unfortunately found her son's head in a bucket.
Yep.
And then the cops had to come see that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I could do that. I don't think I'd be able to work after that.
No. I think unfortunately it becomes a thing where you're so like into working. Like how do I describe this? Like I guess it's because you know what you're supposed to do in those situations, I guess. Speaking from experience, not giving it away, but speaking from some experience, I think you know like the policies and procedures that you have to follow. So in your mind, you're not really processing it. And then like once you're done doing what you're supposed to be doing or like your job in that task, you kind of sit back and you're like, fuck, that was terrible. What the hell?
Right.
So I think that's kind of the way everybody deals with it is you don't really realize you learn how to like you just learn to like put things away.
No, I know what you mean.
And then like after a while you're like, oh wow, that actually to be like, oh wow, that's actually terrible.
Yeah. But I mean, even if you're good at doing that, you know, I think you still have to deal with
therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy is important.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because that's, I guess, all you can do in those situations. It's just, I guess, think one thing, if I could say why I watch true crime, it's because I'm always amazed at how other human beings can do stuff like that to other human beings.
Joel
and I don't
Jr.
say amazed in like a good way. I say like,
yeah,
it's just like something I want to understand because I can't understand how you could do that to somebody. Yep. And I think that's why, you know, like horror movies, like I love movies in general, but I think we get to explore art and we get to explore like feelings and things we wouldn't necessarily explore, and you get to do it from a safe distance, I guess.
Right.
You know, and then if you do experience something in a movie, you can talk about it.
Right.
You know, and that's another thing. Like I love going to the movies and talking about why they did this, what their motivations were, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, found footage. I mean, super fun. If you don't watch found footage, I feel like found footage does not get enough. Like nowadays, sure, people know what found footage is, but like I feel like some people still write it off as a genre as a whole. Like they just won't, if it's that style, they won't. Do you know what I mean? Like if they're like,
I know several people that won't even do it because
like,
they don't like the shakiness
yeah,
of the camera or like
right.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think, dude, the days are, yes, you're still gonna get some that are like shaky and all over the place, but you know, we're at a place now where some of these movies are just utterly amazing. And you're really doing yourself a disservice by not checking them out.
Yep.
You really are. And even Blair Witch, or, you know, the one, you know, 1999.
There's a new one.
There's a new one coming out 2027. And I don't care, dude. Blair Witch Project, the reason it works is because it's so grounded. It's like these three kids went out in the middle of the woods, and it's like, it's creepy. It's creepy as shit. And it's so grounded, and that's why they kill it in that movie. But that's why we're 20 plus years into the future, and now it's just the genre as a whole is blowing up. But I don't know. It's something we'll continue to watch movies, and I'm always like, another guy was telling me about Undertone, and
oh yeah,
blown away by it. He said,
okay,
Yeah.
I like that.
I was
Hey,
like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
He was like, I thought it was so well done. They did such a good job. He couldn't like say enough good things about it. I'm like,
Good.
wow, I didn't expect
Yeah.
you to say
Hey.
that, but wow. All right. All right. Number 4. We're done, Kiah.
That's it.
It wasn't that bad for the humidity.
No.
Not bad at all.
No.
First 10 minutes, I was like, this sucks.
No, I don't feel
Yeah,
bad.
you
I
look-
feel okay. I've been outside all day, so I think any break from being out in the sun, I'm like, oh,
Word. All right, we'll be back next week.
yeah.